Hey there, YouTube. This is Kevin from Percy's Videos, and this is our 10,000 mile update on our 2023 Range Rover Sport Dynamic SE. We purchased the vehicle in December of 2022. It's now August of 2023, so just about 8 months, and we have just over 10,000 miles. And I thought, I wanted to do this at 6 months, just kind of got behind. But now, since 10,000 miles, 8 months, I still feel like it's a good time. So, there's three things we're going to talk about. None of it's major. Um, and we've had pretty good luck with the vehicle. So, a lot of the people that said, hey, don't buy a Land Rover, don't buy a Range Rover, maybe these new models are built much better. So, let's go over the issues we've had. So, our model has the air suspension, as all the new models, I believe, have the air suspension. And we did get a faulty air suspension warning light on the dash. We were out driving the vehicle. It came on. We were able to continue to drive the vehicle. It didn't tell us to stop. It was just more of the yellow light, not the red light. We got to where we were going. We shut the vehicle off. We did what we had to do. And when we got back to the vehicle and turned it on to go home, the light was off. The air suspension warning light was off. And we haven't had the problem since. So maybe electrical glitch, maybe there was an update. Not really sure, but the air suspension is working as it should. We never had to get it looked at or serviced, but we did have that one warning light on that one trip. So again, nothing major there. The second issue we had was low engine coolant. Brand new vehicle. Why would you have low engine coolant? So I actually took the vehicle to the shop because I thought there might actually be something wrong, right? A vehicle with 10,000 miles, 8 months, or I think this was probably a couple months ago, but anyway, it shouldn't be low on engine coolant. So I just wanted them to take a look at it. They took a look at it. They said, yeah, it was a little low. We topped it off, but there's nothing wrong. Now, I have since been on some of the Land Rover, Range Rover forums, and um, engine coolant seems to be kind of a common thread. There do seem to be some issues with engine coolant running low. So looks like that issue may have carried over from some older models. But again, they just topped us off. There was nothing wrong, like no leaks or anything. So we were happy about that, and we were on our way. So air suspension was just a warning light, and now the engine coolant was just a little low. And it could have just came from the manufacturer, like that they said. Um, Now this third issue is kind of a big issue, but we weren't able to replicate the issue. So right at 10,000 miles, and I'm not kidding, right at 10,000 miles, the Range Rover just stopped working. My wife was driving it, and the gas pedal just stopped working. That's how she explained it to me. So she was able to coast off the road into a little shopping area parking lot. She turned the vehicle off. She turned it back on. Everything was fine. She was only 2 miles away from work at that point, so she was able to make it to work. It worked fine from the parking area to her job. We had the vehicle towed to Range Rover through the warranty because we didn't know what was going on and we didn't want to risk it. Range Rover took the vehicle in, looked at it. They could not duplicate the error. We let the service technician take the vehicle home overnight, allowed him to drive it, and they have no idea why it did that or what happened. Um, if you're a conspiracy theorist, you could say, well, it happened right at 10,000 miles. Why would that be? We don't know. We don't know if something happened with some type of software update or something weird with. We honestly just don't know. But it did happen. Um, it's somewhat concerning because you don't want to just be driving a vehicle and have it just stop, especially if it's your wife or your wife, in my case, my daughter in the car and they're on a highway somewhere and get stranded. But the vehicle's worked fine ever since. It's been a month now, and again, no issues. So I think since these are brand new models, They probably have some kinks that need to be worked out, maybe some electrical bugs, but no like real major issues yet. Even the gas pedal issue, once the vehicle was turned off and turned back on, it worked fine and it's been fine ever since. So those are the three things we encountered. So the air suspension warning light, low engine coolant, and a weird no gas pedal, if you will, issue. So that's 10,000 miles in 8 months on the new 2023 Range Rover Sport Dynamic SE. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.